Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Thank you again for joining me. Today we are going to be playing with the new Huda Beauty palette. This is the new nude, This is her take on the nudes, and I'm telling you, she is brilliant. She came up with the most gorgeous palette. Look at this. It feels really nice and luxurious. It does have a little bit of weight to it. You open it up, you get a huge mirror, and then of course you get this little insert that I just think it's absolutely stunning. Look how beautiful she is. And then you get 18 gorgeous colors. I mean, is that layout not ridiculous? It is like the most stunning palette I've seen in a really long time. Okay, so this is what you're gonna get. You're gonna get 18, what did I say, 18? You're gonna get 18 shadows and 5 ready to layer textures, 10 buttery matte, 4 multi-reflective eyeshadows, 2 pressed glitters. I was gonna say gutters. Oh Lord. Okay, 1 pressed pearl and 1 concealer base. Okay, so these colors right here are like so interesting because they have like these little flecks of silver and they're just delicious. Okay, now the only thing that I have to say, even though I do like the concealer, but I'll get into that in a minute, the one thing that I wish it had was something to kind of cover this right here, because when you start messing with these other colors, when you start dipping your brushes into that, you have to be careful because it does kind of go in to the concealer. So that's the only thing I wish it had, like a little cover or something. Other than that, they're ridiculously buttery. They just stay on, they blend out absolutely beautiful. And I'm gonna go ahead and do some swatches. You know I love to do swatches. Okay, so the first one I'm gonna swatch is Bare, this one right here. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this down so I can do it correctly. Okay, so this is Bare. Look at that. Oh, okay, the next one is Crave. I probably made that up too. Oh my God, is that not gorgeous? Okay, the next one is Play. They do have a little bit of a kickback, but that normally doesn't bother me. I'm going to swatch it again. The kickback doesn't bother me at all. I need a little thingamajigger. Okay, the next one you're going to get is Fantasy. Oh God, it just makes me gasp. Okay, the next one is Love Bite. I'm making a mess here. Oh my God, they feel so delicious too. Now, remember, just because I'm swatching and sometimes they get a little bit chunky, it doesn't mean that it's not going to blend out beautifully, because I've been playing with this and it just blends out like a little dream. Okay, the next one is Spanked. Oh, she got kind of some naughty names here. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. Okay, the next one is Lace. Okay, and then we have Daydream. I told you I like to make up my own names because my glasses are filthy. They're always filthy. Oh, look at that. Okay, the next one is Tickle. All right, and the next one we have Excite, which is that glitter. Now, these don't really swatch perfectly, as you could see, but when you apply them to the eyes, oh my gosh. And I do suggest using a glitter glue because you will have a little bit of a fallout. As you can see, it is quite chunky, so there will be some fallout on your face. A little bit, nothing crazy. All right, the next one is Infatuated. God, I'm dropping everything. That's the other glitter. Oh my God, it's just gorgeous. Okay, and then we have Kinky. Okay, and then we have the concealer. We have Secret. Secret is just a beautiful color. And then we have Tease. These colors, I'm telling you, they feel like velvet. Okay, then we have Raw. Then we have a Charmed. And then we have a Teddy. So these are the colors They're like gorgeous. And there's so many beautiful looks you could do. Like I had a young girl today and I just literally put, let's see, what's the name of this one? Tickle. I put Tickle all over her eyelid. She was only like 13 years old, so I didn't want to do anything crazy. And she had green eyes and it looked so beautiful. Just like a little halo of Tickle. Was gorgeous. And then later I added a couple other colors, not much. But this is a palette that you could kind of like really go out with it. It's great for the holidays because you have like these, you know, these little shimmer. Well, you don't have a lot of shimmers, but you have like the glitter and stuff like that. And then you could just do so many different things. You could do something really nice and clean, something in between, which is kind of like a beauty look. And then you could do something really cool and funky and dark and smoky. And it's just an amazing palette. I just think she did a great job. So I'm going to go ahead and do kind of like a full face because I haven't done that in a while. Of course, I picked up some of my little wipes, you know, for the holidays. This one is Simple Pleasures. I actually got this at Walgreens. You know, I'm obsessed with wipes. And can I tell you that this is actually surprising? I mean, because usually they're kind of dry. They don't work very well. And this one is nice and moist. So if you see that at Walgreens, it's like $5. You get 5 things for $4. That's what it is, I think. Anyway, something like that. And these aren't so bad at all. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and I already put my eyebrows on because, you know, that takes forever. So I'm going to use my Fresh moisturizer. Kind of apply it everywhere. I haven't done one of these in a really long time. So, like I said, I did my eyebrows. I probably have a little bit of mascara because I just got home from work. I tried to take off as much as I could. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and use my Tatcha primer that I'm obsessed with. My hair is a hot mess. Look at that hair back there. So I hope you guys had a great day. I had a fabulous day. My little young client today was a YouTuber, or is a YouTuber. She's 12 and absolutely adorable. So she was a lot of fun to work with today. All right. So the next thing I'm going to go ahead and use my hourglass. And I will put the colors down below so that you know what colors I'm using. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of place that everywhere. I'm like obsessed with this. It blends out really nicely and I love it. It's so handy too. I'm going to go ahead with my little Amazon brush set. It's usually the brush set that is Amazon's like pick or whatever. And if you put in brush sets, I know I talk about these all the time because I love them. It was only $12 for like 20 something or something like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend that everywhere. Down here, you want to make sure that you're even Steven. Try not to wipe my eyebrows off. Oh, I got a little gookie. I still have a little gookie. Come on, Gookie, get out. I love this foundation. I'm like obsessed with it right now. I'm trying to use as many foundations as I can because I have so many. Oh, I got a hair. And they just kind of like sit around, and sometimes my girlfriends come over and I'll give them some. But hell, there's so many that I have that I love. I gotta keep up with them. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is use my Becca. What is this thing called? I want to go ahead and give you the correct information. This is the Becca Under Eye Brightening Concealer. I don't know if you haven't used this or seen it, but this stuff is like amazing. Sometimes when I'm tired, I don't get a lot of sleep. I get really dark underneath my eyes. God, these nails are driving me nuts. I haven't even had time to get my nails done. So they're like insane. I'm going to use my It Cosmetics. These nails need to be cut. And I'm going to just go ahead and place that underneath. See how it just kind of brightens up underneath the eye? I mean, I don't really need to use a concealer if I don't want to. But I've just been looking tired lately. I don't know if you guys have seen. I'm like stuttering because I had like, I swear I've had 5 Cokes and like 2 coffees today. So I'm a little jittery. You know, when I keep repeating myself and stuttering, it's because I had a long day. All right, so anyway, I forgot what I was gonna say, but I'm gonna go ahead and use my little Shape Tape. Put it a little bit underneath, just a little bit. It Cosmetics brush, and I'm just going to go as close as possible to my eyelash line, and I'm just going to drag that. I don't like to put a lot. I know I mention that all the time. For those of you that are watching for the first time, I am very light-handed when it comes to foundation, because later in the day it just starts looking really cakey. I live in Florida, and even though it's supposed to be cold here, it's not. So I just like everything to look nice and light and fresh, and just like I have like really nice skin without it looking too heavy. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with my Lancome, a powder here. I'm gonna get my little damp Juno sponge. I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little bit underneath, just kind of everywhere, actually. I put that underneath, and I forgot that this powder is like reflective. Hello. Just like to put it everywhere. It does give you a little bit of a shine, like a natural glow to your skin. Look how pretty that is. So I'm mainly going to focus right here. I don't know why I said put it underneath your eyes. I wasn't thinking. Oops. All right, now I'm going to go in with my Cover FX powder. Now I don't like to put a lot of powder, because then if you do put a lot of like foundation, concealer, and all that stuff, and I'm just going to place this underneath my eyes just to kind of set everything. And then I'm going to put a little bit on my eyelids, because this concealer that's in here, I have oily eyelids but dry underneath. The concealer right here, I feel like it creases a little bit too much for me, but I figured since when I put a little bit of powder and then apply it, it actually stays on longer and it doesn't crease. So that's my new little trick with this, because when I put it on by itself, it started creasing immediately. But you know what? Once I applied a little bit of powder and then the concealer over it just a little bit, that eyeshadow just stayed on and it blended out beautifully. So this is what has been working for me. Just putting a little bit of powder and then the concealer, and it sticks. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead, and there's these colors are gorgeous, and I love this color, but I always like a little bit of a shimmer for a brow bone, but it's the matte, but it's okay. It didn't bother me. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go in with this color right here. You know, I can't see what it is, but I'm going to go ahead and just apply this on my lower lid. You see how pigmented and buttery they are, and they just blend out gorgeous. Oh my goodness. So can you believe it's going to be Thanksgiving next week? I mean, that is absolutely insane. And of course, I'm working in the morning. At the butt crack of dawn, I have to go do a client. And my husband said he would do all the cooking and all that stuff, and I'll just do like the baking. Okay, so just go ahead and blend that out. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and go into this color right here. And I'm going to put it on the lower lid. It's just like my transitional color. I'm just adding a couple colors. See, as you can see, there's a little bit of a kickback, but not much. But you know what? I really haven't noticed anything falling on my face. So that's actually really good. All right, now I'm going to go in with one of the shimmers right here. And I'm just going to apply that on the end. And this is my It Cosmetics brush also. My brushes were stolen last year from a job. And my husband went and bought me like the whole It Cosmetics brushes. He's so cute. Because you know they have the display. And he was like, oh, these are really nice. So he just bought me the whole thing. All right, now I'm gonna go in. Where's my favorite little Morphe brush? Okay, so like I'm in love with this little brush. I have to show you what it is, or tell you what it is. Okay, so this little Morphe brush, this is a M213. This little guy right here is like amazing. It's so small. Look how small it is. And it gets right underneath the lash line, and I'm obsessed with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that little shimmer, and I did wet the brush. I don't have to, but you know, I'm really light-handed because, you know, I do these eye tutorials and I can't see. I got contacts, but they're a pain to put on. So if this looks like a hot mess, sorry, I tried. So I'm just gonna go ahead and smoke that out all the way from the inner to the outer corners of the eye. I feel like I've done this look a million times, but I'm telling you, you could create so many looks with this palette. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and take my little It Cosmetic brush, and I'm gonna go into this color right here. I'm just going to focus on the outer corners of my eye. I just kind of like to go in a circular motion. And just blend the heck out of it. Then I'm going to get a clean little brush and just and this is my Morphe M441. I believe that's what it is. And I'm just going to blend everything out. This is just like a clean brush. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go in with my finger again and go into that. I like to use my fingers a lot, especially with these colors right here, these shimmers, because I feel like they work best. Now, they do, she does have like a little brush type thing that could be used, you know, it's kind of like, it's just like a small, weird little spatula looking thing. I haven't seen it. I saw it online, but I just like to use my fingers. I don't like to use anything to use these colors, but some people say it works really well and some people don't. I will put it down below, so if you want to check it out, you can. I believe that BH, I was looking at their website yesterday. I believe they have one too that's less, so if you want to check that out. But I normally just like to use my fingers, but these nails need to go. I can't work with them. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just kind of clean that up and blend it out. And I like everything to look kind of blown out. All right, so I do suggest using a glitter glue with the glitters, but I'm going to go ahead. Actually, I'm going to put this color on first. This one right here. I'm going to dip into that one. I'm going to put it in the middle. This palette is like perfect for the holiday. And it's a great gift. I mean, a pricey gift. Hell, I want to give this to my friend. What am I talking about? Don't listen to me. Well, maybe. No, I don't know. No, I wouldn't. I'd just buy it and keep it for myself. I'd buy another one and keep it. I'm terrible. But it is a great palette to have. I mean, I keep saying that because it's so good. Okay, now I'm going to go in with this glitter right here and just kind of press it. Definitely glitter glue. Just pressing it everywhere. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead with that little Morphe teeny weeny brush again. I'm going to kind of dip into these two colors right here. And just smoke it. And then I'm going to go into the inner corners right here. All right, now I'm going to do a little bit of eyeliner. I need to buy eyeliner because I ran out of my NYX one. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of liner on. And I like to do the liner, of course, after I do eyeshadow and stuff, because that way your eyeshadow doesn't get, or your eyeliner doesn't get smoky with the eyeshadows from the fallout. I got this liner in one of my beauty boxes, and it's kind of decent. It's super jet black, so I'll definitely put that down below also. Okay, and now I'm going to put some of my Monsieur Big Mascara. Just going to add a little bit. I always like to put mascara on before I do eyelashes because, you know, just kind of helps keep them up a little bit. Now I'm going to go in for my lashes. I'm going to use my little lashes from Eylure. These are the 126s. These are my favorite. I like to put the glue on, let them sit for a second, let them get tacky. Okay, and while that is like cooking there for a second, I'm going to go ahead and get my Sonia kashuk bronzer. Let's see, what brush am I going to use? Oh, I got so many brushes. I'm going to go with my Real Technique. I'm just going to bronze my face a little bit. I don't know why I'm talking like that. I love this bronzer. I bought it like a while ago and just stashed it and just recently pulled it out. It gives a really nice sun-kissed look to your face. Okay, then I'm going to go in with my new favorite blush set. This is a Beauty Bakerie Cotton Candy Champagne. And I'm going to go in with the Crown Brush Blush Brush. And I kind of like to dip it everywhere. And smile. What's going on here? I got a little dryness going on there. So now you have a really nice, dewy, shimmery face. All right, and then I'm going to go in with my Morphe lip gloss. I will put it down below. These lip glosses are great. I don't hear too many people talking about them, but you know what? They're $8 and they're absolutely beautiful. Okay, now I'm also going to apply my repeat. Is it on repeat? Dose of color. Oh my God, it smells so good. My lashes should be ready to go. Okay, let's see. I just got lash glue everywhere. Where did I put it? On the desk. Okay. You know when you get eyelash glue on your hand, it's going to go everywhere. Now this band, I will say that it is thick as usual, like any luxurious lashes. So you definitely have to kind of like mold it. Sometimes I wrap it around my finger because that band is really heavy and it'll go straight. These lashes are so pretty. And then if you want to add a little bit more shimmer, because don't mind that. For some reason, I thought I was putting my Laura Mercier. I don't know why, but I wanted to use my Lancome one because I know it has a nice little dewiness to it, and I jacked myself up a little there, but I fixed it. Okay, so I love the Master Chrome, and this is in the Molten Gold. All right, so I'm going to get my little Morphe brush here so I could be shiny like a disco ball. And that's it. That is a look. It's really nice and easy, and I don't know what else to say about this palette. Like, where did it go? I'm in love with it. I think it is the most beautiful palette. I have like three of her palettes, and it just does not disappoint. The colors are gorgeous. I mean, they're so blendable. They're so easy to use, and I'm like obsessed with this. Anyway, that is my video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe, and I'll see you again for my next one. Bye. Now let's see if I can actually turn the camera off because I can't see.